I've sold all my duplicate unlockables, equipment, perks, sponsorships, MLB players that are not free agents. Today, it's time to sell my duplicate free agents. Now, we don't have any duplicate flashback free agents unless I'm missing one here, but I don't think I am. So it's only live series, and we have, oh man, how many pages do we have of the free agents? 9 full pages. So is that 900 cards? 901 cards. And we have my stub count at 0 up in the top left. So we're going to see at the end of the video how many stubs I make from selling my duplicate free agents. I think we're going to just go to the bottom of the page and go up. I think that's going to be the best way for me to do it. And I'm glad it's not taking me to the top of the page. Now, most of these are probably commons and bronzes. I'm actually really curious. I think we'll check after this page. I'm going to see how many pages it takes before we're no longer at the commons. Now, I do have a lot of these, right? Like, I do have double digits of a lot of these guys, but even then, right, like 10 duplicates of this guy, that's 50 stubs. It's not that much. It's going to add up over time. Like, we're slowly approaching 400 stubs. Eventually, that'll be 500 and then 1,000 and hopefully 10,000 eventually. But once we get into the bronzes, silvers, I don't think there's any gold free agents. I think the highest is a 79 overall. But the bronzes and silvers will probably make a decent amount from, especially compared to the commons. I just really don't know what to expect. I really have no clue how many stubs I'm going to be making from selling my duplicate free agents. Now, at some point during this video, we might see in the top right, if you saw the selling duplicate players, there was 2 guys I put in orders for. I'm waiting on those to go through. Andres Munoz and Yuri Perez. So we could see one, both, or neither of them pop up in the top right today. Yo, am I going to have a duplicate of literally every free agent? I'm curious now. Because I know I have every free agent. I'm curious if there's any of these guys that I'm not going to have a duplicate for. Because I don't know if I've sold my duplicate free agents yet this year. I know I've sold duplicate MLB players. I don't know if I've sold duplicate free agents. I'm curious to see how long this is going to take today. Because it's literally 901 cards. Let's see. So, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Like, it's probably going to be like almost 5 seconds a card. Probably less. I really hope it's less than 5 seconds a card. Let's just say for sake of numbers, though, it's 5 seconds a card. And there's 900 of them. That's going to be 4,500. And 600 seconds is 10 minutes. So that would be 10, 20, 40. Wait. I don't know, man. I'm confusing myself now. Dude, there's no way this video is going to be like an hour long, right? There's no way, man. I really hope not. Because an hour would be 3,600 seconds, I think. So, yeah, it better not take 500 seconds a card. No, it better not take 500 seconds a card. No way. I guess we could see how many minutes this page took. Yeah, okay, I feel like... Did I just buy a pack? So I just spent... Okay. Oh, man. We're going to have to add 1,500 stubs onto the total, right? Yeah, we're going to have to add 1,500 stubs onto the total. I just bought a pack, apparently. I don't even know how I did that. Wow. I genuinely don't even know how I did that, but we're going to have to add 1,500 stubs onto the total. I'm kind of sad that I just did that, man. Because I could be at like 2,000 right now. I wonder if there's a way for me to go make to get 1,500 stubs somewhere. Andres Munoz, I think his quick sell value was 1,500 stubs. But I would be missing out on like 7,000 total. I might have to go do that, man. After we finish this page, I think I might quick sell Andres Munoz to get my 1,500 stubs back. For me being so stupid that I bought a pack. I can't believe I just did that though. Alright, Shelby Lackey, it looked like I didn't have a duplicate of him. I can't believe I just like wasn't paying enough attention. And there was something else I was gonna say though too. Wait, 5 times 9. Wait, if this takes 5 minutes a page, that's like 45 minutes still. Oh, dude. Wait, this could take longer than I thought, actually. I thought these might fly by. I mean, I'll try to speed run this. I'll try to go fast. God, there was something else I was gonna say though too, and I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I think after this page, though, I think I might go sell Andres Munoz. We were waiting for his order to go through, but because of my mistake, I'm almost positive he sold for exactly 1,500 stubs. Like, the math is just perfect. I spent 1,500 stubs. I'd be able to get 1,500 stubs back. We're almost at the... I think we're almost at the top of this page, though. I think we got one more... I think it's literally the Ben Holmes row. And then we got our first page done. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I guess 2 pages done. There was the page 10 that had 1 player on it. Man, okay, so we'll see how many we made from that first page. Let me go ahead and, I think we only bought 1 pack. I'm hoping we didn't buy more, but let me go get Andres Munoz. Please tell me he sells for 1,500. I hope so. Yeah, okay, that's perfect then. So from the first page of free agents, we made, 3,110 stubs. I don't remember how many of this guy. I think maybe just one of this guy we had, but 3,000 stubs in. I'm hoping it's a little bit more than 3,000 stubs a page. If it's 3,000 stubs a page, that'd be what? 27,000? So we'll see what happens. I want to see if I can, like, speed run, man. So it's my recording software says like 6:30 right now. Ideally, we would be done with the pay. Oh, and see, that's gonna, like, that just adds so much time if I do that. You know, I gotta make sure I'm selling the duplicates, but instead of just one at a time. But ideally, I would be done before it says 12 minutes. I don't want it to take 6 minutes per page. I haven't really sold duplicates this year, like I said, so I don't know if there's gonna be any cards that I can skip. If there are cards I can skip, that's definitely gonna, you know, make it go a little bit faster, but if anything, that's probably going to be once we're out of the commons. I could see myself not having some duplicate, like, bronzes and stuff. But even then, I genuinely don't know if I've sold my duplicate free agents this year. And if I did, it was, like, the first 2 weeks of the game when I was still finishing the live series collection. So if anything, it's been a long time. I'm a little bit sad that I spent 1,500 stubs on that pack, because I was really hoping that Andres Munoz would go through and I would get, like, 7,000 stubs. But oh, man. And see, now I'm messing up already again. I know they're not going to do it. But I really wish there was, like, some option in MLB The Show and maybe in MLB 25. But again, I really don't think they would do this. Where I could, like, select everything on a page, right? You have this whole page. And I could select every single card on the page or something. Like, maybe just a quick select all button. And then another option after doing that, quick sell all duplicates. And then they would have something, are you sure you want to quick sell all duplicates? And you would say yes. And then they would say, are you sure you want to quick sell all duplicates? This cannot be undone. You are potentially getting lower value than you would on the market. Maybe you could even add in something like that. I don't know, just like triple check that people would want to do it maybe. But if there was an option to quick sell all duplicates on a page, I would do that in a heartbeat, man. I would much rather have this video take a couple minutes instead of potentially an hour. Wait, I think I just did the same guy twice, man. And like I said, I'm trying to speedrun today too. I'm only halfway on this page, so yeah, this is gonna take longer than I thought it was today, man. But I'm glad I'm doing it, and that's the thing. I said this in the selling my duplicate items. I said this in the selling my duplicate MLB players. I'm gonna say it now. I get that this is not gonna be a video that everyone wants to see. I get that not everyone will want to see this video, right? It's not going to be something super entertaining. If anything, and I've mentioned this in the other ones too, if anything, it's gonna be one of those things where people click on it and they see my stub count at 0 at the beginning, and then they just go to the end. And that's something I would maybe do, unless it was like a YouTuber I really liked and I liked how their voice sounded, and I was listening to it while I was doing something else, grinding the event, ranked seasons, some other video game. Like, if I just wanted some background noise, right, from one of my favorite YouTubers, like, I could see myself maybe having this video going the whole time. But otherwise, if I just saw this pop up on my recommended, I would probably just skip to the end and just see how many stubs I made. But the thing is, like, I might even be spoiling that in the title or the thumbnail. Maybe I won't. We'll see. It depends. But anyways, I would just want to see how many subs I made, so I could see people clicking on this video for that. But I imagine there's probably not a ton of people. I hope there's at least one. That'd be cool if there's at least one person that watches the whole thing for these sell and duplicate videos. But I definitely understand if that's not the case. But anyways, I'm glad I'm doing this video because, hey, if there's at least one person who wants to watch it, awesome. But I completely understand this is not going to be a video that most people probably want to watch and watch a lot of. If I'm wrong, I would love that too, but I just got to think watching somebody do the same thing over and over for all their common free agents and then bronze free agents and then silver free agents, besides just seeing how many stubs are made, I can't imagine this would be super entertaining, but it's getting me to actually do it. And I would not actually be doing this if it weren't for the video. And I know it's not a ton of stubs right now. I'm hoping by the end of the video it's a little bit more. I think this page went faster than the first. I'm kind of hoping so. I might have to, while editing this video and getting it posted, I might have to just see which page went the fastest for me. And we're going to try to keep speed running, but a little bit more. I think we made 3,100 from the first one, about 3,300 from that one. So we'll see. I think I started about 6,400 for this one, so we'll try to keep track. I think I might not have had any Tanner Gordons right there. What? Oh, I was gonna check though. I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't matter. You know, we'll see when we get there. But I kind of wanted to check. Wait, is Sixto Sanchez a free agent or is he injured, or is he actually a free agent? I imagine. I was gonna say I imagine a lot of these guys are just injured, but I really don't know. Anyways, though, what overall does common go to? Is it 65? I think bronze starts at 65, and then silver is maybe 75, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm not even to the 60s yet. I didn't pay attention to the top of this page. I'm excited though. At some point we're gonna see the top of the page, maybe page 6 or page 5, and it's gonna be bronzes, and we know. I don't want to say it's gonna be an exponential growth or anything like that, but we know that it's gonna speed up a little bit in terms of amount of stubs we're making. So we'll see what happens. I've kind of been talking about this a little bit in the videos. I want to do pack openings. That's part of why I'm selling these cards, is to just fund my pack openings. I talked about this a lot in the MLB selling duplicate video. I don't know if I'm going to try to stay on top of my selling my duplicates. I would really like it if I do, you know, just as I'm opening packs, just selling them. But I gotta think that's going to make the pack openings not as entertaining if I were to try to sell my duplicates as I opened them. The thing is, I don't think it would be super, like, it would be one thing, like, earlier in the year when I was getting the live series collections done, I did one. I don't know if I ever did this for more than one pack opening, because I think the comments were like, hey, if you continue to do this, I'm not watching any more pack openings. But I went in and created sell orders for cards, just because at the beginning of the year, it's worth it, you know, especially comments. I think we're probably selling for 30, 40, 50. So instead of quick selling it for 5, it was worth it for me to sell that. I guess what I could have done, and we'll see what I end up doing for the future. I hate talking about doing things because I would rather just do them, because I don't like saying I'm going to do something than not do it. But for MLB 25, I would really like to stay on top of it. And I think a good way to do that would be, hey, I still do my pack opening videos like normal. And then I don't think I would have a video where I go through and clear my binder. But like maybe if I streamed, I probably wouldn't stream every single day. Hopefully I would stream every day for like the first few weeks of the game, first month or so, but as time slows down especially. But I think ending my stream by clearing out my binder, you know, going through and selling all my duplicate cards, I think would be a good way to do it. And it's not like I'm going to be doing a pack opening every single day either, so we'll see what happens. But I think it'd be easier to stay on top of it if I did it during a stream. You know, that'd be a nice way to wind down. I could be talking to chat while doing it. I think it just could be kind of relaxing in a way. Listen to some music, whatever. So that could be a good way to do it for MLB 25. For MLB 24, I mean, like, you guys see how many pages of free agents there are. If I'm not doing it when I open packs, it would be so tedious to have to go through. Because, like, right now I have a duplicate of damn near every single player, like almost everybody. There's probably been max 5 guys, and I think it's even like only 2 or 3 that I didn't have a duplicate for. And having to go through these 900 players and try to see which ones I have duplicates for, like, that would just be so tedious. Here's another one, right, that I don't have, far and few between, whatever the saying is. But Tyler Nesloni, dude, my brain hurts so bad right now from doing all of this, but it's gonna be so nice to have it done. But it would just be so tedious to try to go through and sell all my duplicates when it's not like this. I mean, even this is tedious, but it's like at least I'm pretty much doing every single player. But if I had to go through and see which one, so if I'm not staying up for it on packs, Maybe I'll do a video like this in the future again this year, but it's probably like I got one left in me. I don't see myself doing this more than one more time. I don't even know if I would want to do it more than one more time. But I'm planning on opening a lot more packs. I'm planning on doing a Christmas Day pack opening. I'm planning on doing a New Year's Eve pack opening. I'm planning on doing like a New Year's Day or one of the first few days of the New Year pack opening. So we have at least 3 more pack openings. In addition to those, I wanted to do a 200,000, a 300,000, a 400,000, a 500,000 stub pack opening. We're only to 63. So this page, we're still on comments on page 6. So the stubs aren't going to start flying yet. We're almost to 5 figures. We're almost to 10,000 stubs, which is cool. And we're about to be here right now, I think. No, I'm 5 away, man. 5 away. But anyways, you know, I'm planning on opening a lot more packs, so I'm probably going to have a lot more duplicate players. And if I'm not staying on top of the duplicate players while I'm opening packs, I'm still going to have stubs sitting in my inventory. It's probably going to not be as many as the last few days. I think I will. I mean, we're going to see how it goes. I'll do a pack opening, and I'll try it even for the first few packs. If it seems like it's going to be way too annoying, I won't do it. But I think we're gonna try to quick sell the equipment, the jerseys, stadiums, nameplates, icons. I think that should be easy because it's like whenever I open a pack, I could just auto reveal the cards. If it's a diamond, it moves me over. If it's not a diamond, I'm already on that first slot. Now I would have to see how long it takes to quick sell the other cards instead of just backing out of the pack and moving on. We'll see. I do think it would be easy to stay on top of the non-players, but when the majority of packs are players, like I think that's just gonna add so much time onto a pack opening. So we'll have to wait and see, especially if I'm doing like a 200, 300, 400,000 stub pack opening. I'm probably not gonna only buy standard packs. Don't buy pack. I'll probably mix in some headliners here and there. Maybe I think vault packs would be fun too, to try to get a few lucky pulls, right? I think that could be fun. But I don't know, man. I just think trying to stay on top of the duplicate players would be way too hard. Also, this is definitely going to take longer than I thought it would. I thought I was going to maybe have all my duplicates in one video. I think I'm glad I separated the MLB players and the free agents into their own. Because I don't think I realized just truly how many free agent cards there are. Now, one thing about MLB 25 is starting the year, there's not as many free agents. Like, the free agents tab just grows and grows and grows and grows as the year goes on. So that's a little bit different too. But staying on top of it, I think to start the year would be a little bit easier. I need to make sure I'm quick selling all duplicates at one time. Like, that's just, the extra seconds adds up, man. We got to save as much time as we can. We got to save as much time as we can. From just commons alone, man, like 11,000 stubs already. It's not amazing, but that's a decent amount, I guess. There's another guy I didn't have. I would assume the higher overall we get, the more it's going to be. I'm not having the cards. I mean, we got 13 of this guy, 15 of this guy, 8 of this guy, but then we didn't have any of the Noah Williams, so... You know, we got a lot of some, but then once we get into the bronzes and silvers, I would imagine there's going to be more and more that I don't have. I'm excited to see how fast the stub count goes up, though. Because I'm pretty sure I have a lot of duplicate bronzes and silvers, too. You know, I got to imagine there's probably double digits for some of those, kind of like the double-digit commons that we're seeing for a lot of these. And double-digit commons, like there's 60 stubs. That's not a lot, but, you know, double-digit bronzes and then especially silvers, that's going to add up fast. We're on to the 63 overalls, though. I think bronzes, I'm pretty sure, starts at 65. I really don't know how many stubs I'm kind of hoping or expect to be at once we get to the bronzes. I guess right now I'm kind of hoping it's 15,000. I think that might even be pushing it a little bit. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be 20,000. I think 20,000 is just probably out of the picture. But I think that 15,000 is fairly likely because we still have 64s to go. I think if 65 is bronze, I think we'll see on the next page what it will be. I'm almost positive off the top of my head 65 is a bronze though. And so I gotta think the top of page 5 it's gonna be 60. It's gonna be 65s at least. It's gonna be bronzes. I can't think that it would still be commons on page 5. You know, halfway through I can't think that we would still be on the commons. Taylor Motter. I hope I never see that man in a Cardinals uniform again. Oh, dude, I'm gonna watch a lot of Cardinals games this year, I'm sure. For the this year, next year for the 2025 season. I have zero expectations, man. I do not expect us to sniff the playoffs. I gotta think like a month into the season. I mean, maybe 2 months into the season. I just gotta think it's not gonna be looking good for us. I'm not expecting us to make the playoffs. Who knows? Maybe we'll make some moves in the off season, but I just don't see it, man. I don't see 20. We're still on commons. Oh no, man. I mean, that's fine, but so that means at the top of page 4. Okay, we got 100 per. 100 divided by 4, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I not talk? That shows you all where my brain is at. 100 divided by 4. I feel like that's obviously 25, but so we got 25 rows. I don't really want to count the rows that I have left. Did it at least say 64s at the top? It had to have said 64s, right? It had to. There's no way it was still 63s. I still don't think I'm going to be at 20,000. Actually, I don't know, man. If we're getting like over, I haven't been paying attention. So we're 4 pages in. And so, yeah, if we're getting like 3,000 per, I mean, commons are all worth 5,000. It's not like the higher commons are worth more stubs, and we probably have less of those than we do the lower overalls. I don't know if that would really matter, but you know, if we're getting 3,000 per page, we should be close to 17,000 by the end of this page, I would think. And depending on how many commons there are before the bronzes, we might be at 20,000. Like, before we get to the bronzes, being at 20,000 to me would be kind of crazy. I don't think going into this, I expected to make like 100,000 stubs. I would probably, if you asked me, I would say between 50 and 100,000 stubs. Closer to 50 though. I don't even know if I would think 75,000 would be in the cards. It's really going to come down to how many bronzes and silvers we have. And let me tell you what. After doing my duplicates items, you know, jerseys, all that stuff, unlockables, whatever. After doing the duplicate MLB players, and then now being about halfway, 22 minutes in. So yeah, I don't think we're going to reach an hour today, but we'll probably reach 45 minutes or so. But I'm so ready to have this done. I'm looking forward to doing some pack openings. Like, you guys might have already seen some pack openings. I'm doing all of these videos before I even do any of the pack openings. You guys already might have seen 1 or 2 of the pack openings. I've already done the 100,000 one. But like 200, 300, 400, 500,000 stubs. If we even do all those. We'll have to wait and see exactly how it goes. But I don't know what order these videos are going up in. I think I like in my head, I'm going to sprinkle in the pack openings. I'm not going to be like back to back to back days selling duplicates. I just think that would be boring. But like doing, okay, I think it was a Thursday that I did my selling my exchanges, like the stub millionaire exchanges, and we made a decent amount of stubs from that. I finally got that done. That's gonna be the shortest of these videos probably, but like that went up I think on a Thursday. The day after was, I think, the 2024 milestone program. And then the next day, I think, would maybe be a pack opening. And then the Sunday would be maybe something I do. Like, I just don't know exactly how it's going to go. But, so let's say Thursday was the millionaire stuff. Friday was the milestone program. Then Saturday would have been maybe 200,000 stub pack opening. And then Sunday would be selling duplicates non-players. And then maybe Monday a pack opening. And then Tuesday selling duplicate MLB players. And then Wednesday maybe a pack opening. And then today would maybe be Thursday. Like, you would be seeing this video maybe on a Thursday. I don't know. And that Thursday would be what? It would be like December 19th, I think. And then Friday would be... Are we on the 300,000? Are we on the 400,000 stuff? I don't know, man. Anyways, like, that's just kind of how I'm imagining it in my head. Then maybe hopefully some team builds too between now and Christmas time. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't think I'd be selling my duplicates again. Like I said, we're going to have pack openings. I'm going to try to stay on top of the duplicate jerseys and stuff. But in terms of duplicate players, I'll see if it seems like it's going to be possible without taking away from the pack openings too much to sell the duplicates during it. I still think it's not going to work, though. I think it's going to be not enjoyable, but we'll see. But I don't think I would do another selling my duplicates video until we have done like all the pack openings that I know I want to do. Okay, so bronzes are 65. We are at, after 5 pages, 6, I don't even know, man. 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. After almost all my commons, we're at 16,000. We still got some more to go. We're gonna see just how many I made from my commons, though. Before we do the bronzes, we'll just check in on that, or we'll try to. I don't think I'm gonna be on autopilot enough. But I gotta think, man. I gotta think that once we get to the bronzes, it's gonna the stub count's gonna start. I don't want to say flying, but I gotta think it's gonna go up a little bit faster. I really do. But I guess we'll see too. I didn't pay attention to how far down the page it was before we got to the bronzes. And we still have a lot of duplicate commons. We're approaching 17,000. But I mean, even like 9 duplicates there, that's only 45 stubs, you know. These 5 stubs, they add up. But it takes a while. It definitely takes a while. I'm kind of surprised my Yuri Perez has not sold up in the top right yet. I imagine, though, a lot of those ranked cards, you know, people are probably just getting from the program. There's not a big demand for him anyways, because I don't even think he was 99 overall either. Maybe he was, but I don't think he was. The Andres Munoz definitely wasn't. And I'm really curious. Are we gonna? I don't think there's any way I get to 20,000 stubs, because 3,000 divided by 50 would be 550. What is that? 550 duplicate commons? I just don't see myself having 550 duplicates, if that math is correct, and it very well might not be, but I don't see myself having 550 duplicates before we get to the bronzes here, because it happens at some point on this page. I guess I could talk about, like, I'm trying to figure out things I could talk about while we're doing this. Juan Soto to the Mets, that happened a while ago for y'all now. For me, it was like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. You know, just in the last few days. But that's kind of wild. But in terms of like non-baseball, just video games in general, what video games have y'all been playing? I've been playing with the boys some Payday. Payday 3, like, I don't think there's enough heists, and the game's kind of clunky. Like, I've been playing a lot of COD. I got Dark Matter on COD a few weeks ago. Not Prestige Master or anything. I think maybe I'm 6 Prestige now. But I've been playing some COD. I got Dark Matter on there. I've been doing some zombies, which has been fun. I still need to do the campaign. But going from COD to Payday 3, like, Payday 3 came out last year, and it kind of blows my mind how bad the movement feels. Oop, I almost bought another pack. It kind of blows my mind how bad the movement on Payday feels. It's not terrible, but just like compared to COD, it is kind of terrible, but it's not as bad maybe as I'm making it sound. I don't know if any of y'all out there have played Payday, but it's just, it feels so clunky compared to COD. But Payday's been fun. I've been pleasantly surprised with how much I've been enjoying that. From my common free agent duplicates, we made 17,875 stubs. Now it's time for the bronze. 17,000, so like, I mean, it's close to 18,000. We could maybe just for sake of numbers say, oh, we made about 18,000 from those, but I gotta think this is gonna go, like, make my stub count go up faster. I would hope by the time I'm done with my bronzes, I would have, like, more than double, like, more than 35,000 stubs, basically. But at the same time, it's like I probably have way more duplicates commons than I do bronzes, just in terms of total numbers. But, like, selling 4 of these bronzes gets me 100. I would have needed 20 duplicate commons to even get 100 stubs. So it's just like, I think this is going to go way faster, even though we have probably overall less. But, like, we still have a lot, right? Like, there's 8 of this guy. I see 9. I'm hoping we see double digits for one. That'd be cool. We might have already done that and might have sold them too, but I got to think at least another one we might have double digits, but that would, I don't know. I see myself easily surpassing the amounts that we made in commons. You know, it's not going to take 6 pages to get nearly 18,000 stubs. That's just not going to be the case. I'm interested even after this first page. Like, we're almost at the top of it. How many stubs dude, my brain is so fried. How many stubs am I going to be at after just this page that wasn't even full bronzes? You know, it was only about maybe half or something. Also, I really hope I haven't missed anybody. I bet you in all, what has it been, 3 videos now for selling duplicate stuff. I did my exchanges. That doesn't really count as duplicates, I guess. But for like actually going through and quick selling my stuff, I gotta think that that I probably missed some stuff here and there. And I can sort my inventory by duplicates. I can do that. That's why I made sure I sold all my duplicate jerseys, but it might be harder. I don't know. Maybe you can just do all for the unlockables. Maybe you don't have to filter it, which is probably a thing, but... Oh, I don't have Tommy Nance. I gotta think, especially for the players, free agents and MLB players, I gotta think I missed somebody somewhere. And I can sort my players by that, but it's like I have duplicates of guys that I can't sell. Inning boss, or XP reward path bosses, team captains, things like that, so... That's one thing that I'm not going to be able to do, or oh man, see, my brain is so fried, but that's just, it might make it harder to check the duplicates because of that. But, you know, about 5,000 stubs just from that, so already we're on pace to do way better than the commons. We were at like, what, 22,500 here. So I'm interested to see what I'm at after this page. We're slowly but surely getting towards the end. I was going to say we're quickly getting towards the end, but it's already been about half an hour. Oh man. I don't think I expected it to take this long going into this, man. I don't think I did. But it's one of those things, like, I'm glad I'm doing it because otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. You know, I've been putting it off this long. I'm just scared because I'm going to have more duplicates. Like, I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of thousands of stubs. That's going to help with the pack openings for sure. Eventually help with me buying some players. But once I do those pack openings, already I'm going to have more duplicates, man. And I don't want to have to do this again. So we'll see what happens. I have an itch next to my nose, man, and it won't go away. And it's bothering me because it's like every time I itch it, it's like it goes away for a second and then it comes back. I also feel a little bit dehydrated. I've been talking a lot. I really haven't. I've probably taken a drink of water between videos, but like I haven't taken a drink of water this video. That can't be good for my throat. But in general, I just kind of feel a little bit dehydrated right now. I think maybe once we get to the top of this page, probably won't be much. Probably won't be a break for y'all. Like, I'll probably just cut it. You know, I'm not going to, like, just sit here and drink water, not saying anything and leave that in. But, I'm noticing, so, okay, I'm probably going to drink water after this page. I feel like I need some water. I probably need some food, so I think I might need to eat some food before I do any of my pack opening videos, which y'all have already seen those, but I got to eat, man. I'm hungry, too. I've only had a couple protein shakes, but I'm noticing myself, it's not a ton, but I'm noticing myself having some more players where I can skip them because I don't have any duplicates. Again, it's not a ton, but there's a little bit. Hunter Dozier, quick sell him. Quick sell. See, like, look at that. We've already made almost 10,000 stubs, just bronzes. Yeah, no, it's going way faster. I really hope I hit at least 50,000. I don't think because we're halfway on page 3, but I don't think because we're already to page 3, I just don't see any way that I get to 6 figures, get to 100,000. I would love it if that's the case, man. If I could get 100,000 stubs from duplicate free agents, that'd be real nice. But at least 50,000, and it looks like 50,000 is plausible. It looks like it's probably gonna happen. I just don't know, you know, if page 2 and page 1, if my numbers are gonna wind down, if I'm gonna have more skips. I would imagine page 2 does not start the silvers. I can't think there's that many silver free agents, you know, 100. I could be wrong. I can't think that that's the case. But we know there's silvers on page 1. I just have no clue how far down it goes. But like silvers are going to be like that would be easily the most stubs. But we're still making a lot from these bronzes, man. We're up to 30,000 now. We've almost doubled. We're getting close to doubling the amount we made from the commons. It was about 17,500, so like I guess you could just say once we hit 35,000, that's kind of there for us, I guess. Oh, Don't want to buy pack. That's kind of there for us. I'm still surprised that Yuri Perez is not sold in the top right. Someone might have undercut me too, and I can't imagine that's a card, especially like I'm recording this in the middle of the day. People at school, people at work, you know. I can't imagine the market's moving super fast right now. But I am a little bit surprised, unless someone undercut me, which is probably most likely, that it hasn't gone through yet. Now I'm just kind of watching the top left to see if it gets to 35,000. But what was I saying? I was talking about games. Yeah, I was playing some COD. I was playing Shell for a while, but man, like EASH, I don't play HUTs. I play EASHL, which is fun, but it's just like it's been the same, and like there's customization and stuff, and that's enjoyable. But a lot of the times when we lose on there, it doesn't feel like we got outplayed. It feels like our goalie, like it feels like, and this, even sometimes when we win, I guess, and maybe I just pay attention to it, or like I'm sure other teams are like, oh, that shouldn't have gone in, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone that's like, first of all, I don't know how many people will even be watching right now. If you are, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. You're a real MVP, I guess, but I don't know if anyone watching will have played Shell or seen anyone play it, but on EASHL, man, a lot of times it seems like it comes down to our goalie just letting in stupid goals. Okay, yeah, it's not even silvers on the top of page 2, but it seems like it comes down to our goalie letting in stupid goals, or which team's goalie just lets in goals more. Like it's not even about skill of the players, it seems like. A lot of times, you know, it's only 3 of us, sometimes 4, but a lot of times consistently it's just 3 of us. And we all want to play wing. Like, we don't want to play defense. And the AI defense, the CPU defense, just lets people skate by him. And if you don't have a human defender, you're just at a huge disadvantage. So that makes that game not as fun, just because it's like we lose so many games because our CPU doesn't play defense. I mean, they try, but they just let people skate by him. So I guess they don't try, right? But they just let people skate by him, easy breakaway, stuff like that. And like none of us really want to play defense, and we as wingers, like if we feel like we want to have a chance sometimes, especially going up against like a team of 4 or 5 or teams with human defenders, like we feel like we have to like stay back as a winger and recover for the defense. And it's just it's not fun feeling like the game should be going in different ways. It's not fun when you feel like your defenders easily should be stopping these breakaways, or it's not fun when you feel like your goalie should have saved a goal. But the biggest thing I feel like is the breakaways if you have a CPU defender. But Shell's fun for a while, but we've kind of stopped playing that. COD was fun. Zombies is fun occasionally. Payday's been kind of fun, but overall, man, I don't know. And part of it's just getting older too. I definitely don't enjoy game. Oh, I was gonna drink some water. I mean, I could just drink water right now too, but I definitely don't enjoy gaming overall as much as I used to. I'm really excited whenever GTA 6 comes around. I guess there's a chance that by the time you guys see this video, there's been another trailer, more information, but I don't think we had our last. I think we've only had one trailer, and that was like December of 2023. Like, I think it's been over a year now since we had that trailer. But whenever that game comes out, I'm excited for it, man. I've enjoyed GTA story modes, the campaign, whatever you want to call it. Red Dead Redemption was a lot of fun. I remember having a lot of fun with GTA 5 online when it first came out. So I'm sure I'll probably be playing that a little bit. Whenever that's a thing, I'm looking forward to it. But games I've actually been playing, you know, it's just like some Payday, some COD, some Shell, but I just feel like I'm not having a big desire to game as much. And oh, another game though. No. I've been spending some time. It's only been like 3 hours so far that I put into it, maybe. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed those 3 hours. There's a trading card shop simulator game. I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard of it, especially if you know who Daddy Dimmu is. I'm pretty sure he played it on stream, maybe made some videos about it, if not just his VODs videos or whatever. But I think he's played that game. But trading card shop simulator, I think is what it's called, or trading card game shop simulator, something like that. But like TCG shop simulator, something. And I've been enjoying that. I've only put a few hours in, but that's been fun. I've been enjoying that. Just You know, maybe having some background noise up while I play, or just kind of winding down a little bit, whatever, just killing some time here and there. But that's been enjoyable. I've liked that. There's a mod you can get for it to make the cards Pokemon cards, and I want to get that. I just don't know if it's like some games on Steam, and maybe this is a thing now for it. It just took a while, but some games on Steam you can go to like the community tab and just download the mod straight from there super easily. But the Pokemon one, it's like you had to download something specific. And wait, no, that's probably a thing. Maybe they wouldn't let you put copyrighted stuff on the community tab. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the community tab and see if it's maybe there, like for an easier download. But even if it's not an easy download, or as easy as it just being on the Steam like community workshop page, I gotta think. I remember the video didn't seem like it'd be super hard. I think it's literally just like downloading the files and then moving them into like the folder on your computer, right? Like you just go to like your program files, Steam, and then maybe there's even a mods folder there that you would just drag it into. But I remember seeing the video for how other people did it, and I remember it seeming like it'd be pretty easy. So I'll look into that. That's something I want to do because I think that would make it even more fun. Like I'm having fun with just the made up cards, but if I like actually recognize the cards like in the Pokemon, that'd be a lot of fun. So I might have to do that for the game, but that's been a good time too. But I don't know, man. I just overall feel like as I get older, my desire to play video games is like less and less. Like I used to love Fortnite back in the day, and now that OG's back, I kind of thought I would want to be playing it, but I don't know. I just don't have a huge desire to do the Fortnite OG stuff. But like now that I'm talking about it, they added a like 5v5 first person mode, like similar to Search and Destroy or Valorant or Counter-Strike, something like that. So that's something that I want to try, pretty sure, at some point. Now that I'm kind of talking about it, part of me does want to do the OG mode. I kind of want to go and try that at least. But like, apparently they have bots in it now. Apparently there's SBMM. Like, I don't know, man. It's definitely not going to be what it was. But I remember when they first brought it back like a year ago. I remember really enjoying when they brought back the OG map. That was a good time. And like, I think each month or so they're like up for the next year, they're going through the chapters, so that could be cool, re-seeing the events again. I don't know, man. I think I'm kind of like talking myself into it a little bit, but there's just other stuff I would also rather do, and we'll see what happens. I don't like talking about streaming and videos because it's like, I know that I should stream more and I want to stream more, but for whatever reason, I'm not putting like the hours into it. I'm not streaming, even though I know that I should be, even though I know that people want me to be streaming. But especially like towards the end of the year, like I would do some MLB, but then it would be fun to just stream other games, even if I'm playing solo. Like, I know I could play with viewers, and maybe I would eventually, and I don't want to say that I dislike playing with viewers, but it's hard because I feel like there's no way to be fair. Like, I know I could do it randomly, but when I stream, I like to talk to my chats, and I guess I don't need to be in Discord with viewers, but like if I'm playing with somebody, I want to be in Discord with them. I want to be talking to them. I don't want to like be playing with somebody and not talk to them, right? So it's like, it's hard because of that, but like when I stream, I like playing stuff by myself because I like to talk to chat, and it's like, especially if I'm with another streamer, like I would almost rather do it with another streamer, because now Twitch has a feature where you can like combine your chats, I think, so that would be good, and that would just make it a little bit better. I would also feel like I'm just reading the other person's chat nonstop though too, but because like I try to read every message that I can, but anyways, I really like to interact with my chat. That's like a big thing for me with streaming, is I like to try to interact with the chat as much as possible. And playing with viewers just makes it harder for me to do that, because I feel like I would want to talk to the people I'm playing with. So overall, if I'm playing a game, even if people are asking me to play, like when I used to stream Fortnite, like the chat a lot of times just like, oh, can I play with you? Can I play with you? Can I play with you? And I feel so bad saying like, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. And I don't want to just ignore the message either. You know, but I don't even know what the point I'm trying to make is. I guess all I'm saying is like, I wish I was streaming consistently, so that I could get my MLB stuff in, still do my videos. But then if I wanted to play other games and people wanted to watch them, I could do that still. You know, I could play some OG Fortnite. Even if I was just playing solo and talking to chat, I still think that would be fun. That's like the whole, I don't know where, like how I got on that little tangent. That's the point I was trying to make, is like I think it could be fun to stream other games besides MLB The Show, even if there's not as big of an audience as maybe there would be for MLB. Like, hopefully there would be at least a few people that might want to see that, and that could be a good time. And I would still maybe get to play some games that I have been wanting to play but haven't like felt like putting hours into, because sometimes I think like for MLB, I think I would have more fun. Like, I'm not having as much fun with MLB this year, but when I have the very few times I've streamed it this year, I think I've had more fun than usual, just because talking to chat, I think interacting with chat while I play kind of makes it more fun for me. So we'll see what ends up happening. You know, again, I would much rather do instead of talk about, because I talk about stuff all the time, but it's a different matter actually doing it. And after selling all my bronzes, we're almost at 52,000 stubs. So we definitely made way more from those. It doesn't look like there's a ton of silvers. 400,000 there, yeah. So I think we hit 50,000, which is awesome. Not looking probably like we're gonna hit 60,000. Definitely not six figures. Definitely not 100,000. But man, that's not bad for. Oh, I was gonna say for like 45 minutes of work. You know, 45 minutes of doing this. It's not terrible, but actually 1,000. I mean, I would love to always be able to make 1,000 stubs a minute. I guess I don't know. It's just compared to the other duplicate sellings, it just hasn't been as good. But hey, man, we have sold all my duplicate free agents, and we have made 54,474. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to sell these again. I'll definitely sell my duplicate normal players, but for the free agents, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. I mean, it was 45 minutes. It probably wouldn't take as long in the future, but I mean, because we'll be able to skip a lot more pages, but still, I'm probably going to have like one, like, or I guess it would be times 2, times 2, times 2, times 3, times 2, times, like, it's going to be a lot of that. Because I don't see them giving me like the same players over and over. It's probably going to spread out through the 900. But I'm glad we got it done. Maybe I'll never do this again. I'm hoping I never have to do this again. But it's nice. That's 54 extra thousand stubs I can use on packs. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching right now, hey, feel free to drop a like. Maybe consider subscribing for daily uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you in one of these on screen and on the channel. Otherwise, hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's daily upload. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.